Thank you, as always, for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. The Franchise Stars Football League is in Week 8 of Year 1 of the FSFL, and we've got a New York versus New York matchup in New Jersey. East Rutherford, New Jersey, and MetLife Stadium, where the New York Jets visit the New York Giants. We say visit loosely, as they both share home here at MetLife Stadium. But the Giants are the home team in this one. The Giants trying to get themselves to the top of the tightly packed NFC East. The Giants have been a bit of a surprise so far this season at 4-3. The Jets trying to stay relevant, frankly. 2-4 on the season in a division with the Patriots and the Bills. Though the Bills have started to come back down to earth a little bit. The Bills started off 4-0. They've dropped 3 in a row, including a game to these Giants. They were without O.J. Simpson for that one, for 2 of those 3 losses. But regardless, they have come back to the pack a little bit. The Jets with a chance to kind of close the gap there and try to keep themselves in playoff consideration. Again, we're only in Week 8, so we've still got some time to go before we deal with that. But this is certainly a big game for both teams. Jets will receive here. Lawrence Tynes will come on to do the kick duties for the Giants and get us underway. Let's see if we can get that camera changed first. It may not let me change the camera to the broadcast view until after.
Menu narration option is set to off.
Until after. That's no problem. So Tynes ready to kick. He lets it rip. Bruce Harper back to return for the Jets. Taken at the 5, out across the 20. He'll get it to about the 23. Jason Sehorn on the stop for the Giants. So under center for the Jets, Ken O'Brien. And depending how O'Brien plays today, his job is certainly in jeopardy. 9 touchdowns, but 11 picks. He's completed a decent enough percentage of his passes, but the turnovers not something that this Jets offense is powered highly enough to be able to withstand. Jets defense has been a bit susceptible to the big play so far this season. So if you combine that with the turnovers, you can see how things could get dicey for the green and white. O'Brien starts off in the shotgun here. Bruce Kozlik puts him back. He's got a back to each side of him. It's a handoff here. Curtis Martin. No, Bilal Powell gets the first carry of the game. Brad Van Pelt knifes through, stops him for a loss of 2. It's a little delayed draw there. Nobody fooled by it. It'll be 2nd and 12. Ryan drops back, stands in, looks over the middle, it's complete. Out across the 25, that's going to be a 7-yard pickup. Dick Lynch on the stop, Mickey Schuler with the catch. Pickup of 7, out to the 27. Third and 5 just underway here at MetLife. Giants defensive captain Harry Carson calling out the defensive signals. O'Brien looks to the right-hand side. It's complete. He's got Schuler again. It'll be a first down. 10-yard pickup there. Certainly not lacking weapons. O'Brien's got Wesley Walker. He's got Labranis Coles. He's got a couple of weapons out there to the outside. First and 10 from the 37. O'Brien hands it. Stop. Bilal Powell again. Picks up a couple. It'll be 2nd and 8. Tackled there by Dick Lynch. Giants team can get after the quarterback a bit. Kozlik's putting O'Brien in the shotgun a lot here on the early side. Fires there, laying out to make the catch. It's complete. Nicely done. There's Wesley Walker. We just mentioned him. 14-yard pickup. to the 47. And the chains move. It's 1st and 10. Jets into Giants territory. O'Brien has heard all the chatter. Calls for Chad Pennington to take over. Back in the shotgun again. Pass over the middle, incomplete. First miss for O'Brien. That pass a little bit behind. It'll be 2nd and 10. From the 47, single setback. Ryan under center for this one. It's a handoff. Martin gets the call there, but he doesn't get any yardage. Brad Van Pelt, another stop. It'll be 3rd and 10. Ball still at the Giants 47. Coming up on 11 minutes here in the opening frame. Opening drive. Here, Jets and Giants. O'Brien drops back. Stands in, looks over the middle. It's complete. That's going to be a 1st down. So O'Brien rifles that one in there to Chris Baker. 12-yard pickup. Byron Guyton on the stop for the Giants. So the Jets convert on the 3rd down. Giants are not going to be happy with that. Bill Parcells on the sideline wants to know why it happened. Two tight end set here for the Jets. The handoff to Martin. Martin looks for an opening, then there's nothing that opens up. Once again, it's Brad Van Pelt. He wasn't the first one to make contact, but after Martin cut back, Van Pelt slipped through a gap and wrestled him to the ground. So Brad Van Pelt getting acquainted with this Jets defense early on. Jets offense. Second and 11 from the 35. And up. Martin again, not much there, only picks up a yard. And once again, Van Pelt is in on the play. So Harry Carson's the big middle linebacker, but Brad Van Pelt is the one making his presence known here. 3rd and 9. Ryan drops. Looks over the middle, incomplete. So it's Van Pelt and Lynch doing all the work defensively so far for the Giants. That's incomplete. It's going to be a 51-yard attempt, but Nick Folk is going to come on and give it a shot. Jets have struggled for points in the early going. It is a bit of a crosswind here. We'll see how Folk reads it. The kick is up. He looks like he reads it well, and it's through. So Nick Folk from 51 yards out. Wind was across, but also at his back. May have given it a little extra push there. It's 3-0 Jets as they get points on the opening drive. Good way to start. I got to say the Jets can't just say New York because they're both New York, despite neither one of them playing there. If you're one of those Bills fans who says the only real New York team, go ahead and have at it. Here's Folk with the kickoff. Taken by Bradshaw from the 5. Out across the 20 to about the 23. 8:47 left in the first, and the Giants will get their first drive. Harry Collins at the helm for the Giants. 11 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, completing about 60% of his passes. Collins among the league leaders in passing yards at this point. The Giants have thrown the ball an awful lot more than was to be expected. When this season started, Bill Parcells has gone to the air. He starts Collins off here in the shotgun. Pass there, short little slant, it's complete. Homer Jones with the catch, picks up 4. Again, if you're unfamiliar with the Franchise Stars Football League, first and most importantly, thank you for tuning in here. It's franchise stars with a twist. Each franchise has a 130-player master pool. From that pool, 50 players were chosen at random to be the team's starting 50 in year one. The rest of the players in that pool will all join eventually through rookie draft. So this is going to be franchise stars with a career mode kind of setup. So all those top players are eventually going to come in. Bill Sims will eventually come in as a quarterback with the Giants. Joe Namath will eventually come in as a quarterback with the Jets, etc. Complete pass there to Del Schaffner. From Collins moves the chains. It's first down. Format is pretty much exactly the same as the franchise stars baseball, which you can also see here on the channel now in August of year 3. Handoff there, Ron Johnson's first carry of the game. He picks up 3 out to the 37. Williams with the stop. High formation. Dane and Johnson. I'm sorry, but it's Brandon Jacobs. Collins drops back and pressure comes up the middle and down he goes. Eric Barton gets through unabated to the quarterback. Collins a little slow getting up. Barton shoots the gap. Nobody picks him up. Wrestles Collins to the ground. Jets have their first sack of the game. It's 3rd and 15. Three wide. Jones on the low side. Collins drops back. Pass over the middle. It's complete. Right around midfield. Collins zips that one in there to Tucker. 22-yard pickup. Brought down by David Harris, but it's a first down. Giants convert on 3rd down, just as the Jets did on their opening drive. 5.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Collins, hand off Johnson. Nobody falls for that one. He is crushed for a loss of 2 in the backfield. Back at the 48. Second and 12, I formation behind Collins. Drops, stands in, swings it out wide for Tucker. This time there's coverage over there. It's incomplete. Get used to that. Darelle Revis and Antonio Cromartie out there on the corners for the Jets. Third and 12, Giants in their own 48. Shotgun, quick slant, that one misses the mark, it's incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th and 12. The punting unit will come on for the Giants. That pass intended for Del Schaffner. Now Dave Jennings will come on to do the punt. Jennings will try to get the Jets pinned. Angled towards the side. It'll go out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 12. So 4:36 left in the first quarter. 3-0 Jets who've just gotten the ball back. They'll start from their 12-yard line. 3 backs behind Kenny O'Brien here. Handoff goes to the center, one of those backs. Curtis Martin picks up 5 to the 17. Myron Guyton comes up for the stop. And I've created custom playbooks basically using the game plan data from Dave Cook's Sports Action PC game for each of the coaches here in the league. It's O'Brien goes deep, and he has him. Wesley Walker, and it's a bomb, and the Jets strike for the big one. 83 yards. Ken O'Brien to Wesley Walker, and the Jets have surged out to a 10-0 lead. Loads of air underneath that one, but Walker beats Seahorn, and he's off to the races. Ken O'Brien playing for his job. And so far, so good for the Jets quarterback. Bo comes on for the extra point. Bo hammers it down the middle. It's 10-0. 2 plays, 88 yards in 50 seconds. That's not a drive. Only in the loosest of terms. So now Bo comes on for the kickoff. Jets strike in a big way here at MetLife. Taken by Bradshaw at the goal line. Out across the 20. Out the 23-yard line. 3:42 left in the first quarter. So now the Giants are going to try to get a little more going than they did on that last drive. 1st and 10 from the 23. Collins in the shotgun. Pass tipped away, incomplete. David Harris, Jets linebacker. He's kind of the leader of this linebacking corps for the Jets. Jets have weapons in the secondary. Giants going to try to run it against them here. Here's Ron Johnson up the middle. Johnson picks up 8. It'll be a 3rd and 2 out to the 31. High formation behind Collins. Schochner on the low side. Play action. Collins stands in. Looks, swings to the right-hand side. Incomplete. Intended for Tucker. Broken up, and the Giants go 3 and out. So the Giants not having much luck here in the early going. Dave Jennings will come on to punt it again. Giants may want to consider running the ball a bit more. Punt taken at the 20, out across the 30, opens it up a little bit, out to about the 33-yard line. Looks like we might have a little bit of an injury there. Can't quite tell who that is, who's wearing 23 for the Jets. Does not seem to be that significant an injury. Looking at him quickly on the bench with his helmet by his side as opposed to going down the tunnel. So O'Brien in the shotgun. Jets are going to try to lower the hammer a little bit. O'Brien drops, stands in the pocket, throws to the right-hand side. It's complete. No. Oh, they say he landed out of bounds. Hudson with muscle cramps. Yeah, he'll, of course, return, but really sub a guy out for muscle cramps. So I thought he had that inbounds, but they said he was incomplete along the sideline. Not expecting we'll see a review of that one. Bryan back in the shotgun. 2nd and 10 from the 33. Here's Martin. Martin tries to go up the middle. He is brought down by Harry Carson. Pick up of 6. It'll be 3rd and 4. Clock continues to roll here in quarter number 1. Short drop, short pass, short of the marker. Carson all over that one, so it's the short completion, but doesn't get there. Baker stopped short. Nice play by Harry Carson. 4th and 2, and the Jets will have to punt. So Curly Johnson will come on to do the punt for the Jets here. Lionel Manuel back for receiving. Johnson's kick. Manuel's going to try to field it from the 12. Doesn't get too much on the return. He's stopped at the 18. Harry Collins and company will get to work once again. Hasn't been much going there for the Giants. But of course we are still in the early going. Bill Parcells will certainly look to make some adjustments. Things do not change in short order. Collins in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Pass over the middle. Complete. Schaffner takes a shot but holds on. Hudson back in the game for the Jets. So Schaffner reels that one in. Victor Green with the stop. Lays a pretty good shot on Schaffner, but he's able to hold on. First and 10, 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Collins in the shotgun. He's got 3 wide. High snap. He reels it in, hands it to Johnson, who's planted into the ground by Owens. Loss of 3, 2nd and 13. We'll see if the Giants try to get one more play off before the end of the quarter. And they won't. They're going to let the clock tick away here to end quarter number 1. So about as good a start as the Jets could have asked for. 10-0. The big play, an 83-yard strike from Ken O'Brien to Wesley Walker. Giants trying to get something going here on the offensive end. They trail it 2nd and 13 from their 29. And in motion, Collins pitches it wide. Johnson, nothing doing there. Nice job there by the Jets. Johnson so far 5 carries for 6 yards. Larry Grantham stops him for a loss of 1. Three wide, all to the north side. Collins drops back. Looks, his man breaks it. Schaffner's losing a terrible job on the tackle. Schaffner's going to go. Touchdown, Del Schaffner. A horrible attempt at a tackle there, and Schaffner blows right past him. So they load him up 3 to the same side there. That is a horrific angle. Got to see who that is, because that person deserves to be called out. What a terrible play by the defensive back. And I apologize, I'm pretty bad with the camera here. So 3 wide. Let's see what happens. Schaffner goes outside. Oh, he gets chipped. Hudson gets chipped by his own man. And you see Homer Jones cuts inside. You could argue that's not really a pick. That's just unfortunate. But Schaffner, Collins reads it well. But now watch this. I'm sorry. Who do we got? Oh, Baird. Baird with a bad play. Oh, you saw what happened. We don't need to go any further than that. But that is a terrible job by the Jets, Baird in particular. And Tynes will come on for the extra point. Giants right back in it with a big play of their own. The big plays have been a bit more rare as this season has gone on. Now we've got 2 of them here in the first half. Pair of big ones. Wesley Walker and now Del Schaffner. So Tynes will come on to kick. Angles this one, fielded by Bruce Harper at the 2. Out across the 20, Harper looks for a seam, but he's brought down. Out across the 25 to the 26. 14:08 left in quarter number 2. First and 10 for the Jets. They lead it 10-7. Ryan in the shotgun. Hand off Bilal Powell. Out across the 30. Tries to cut it. Picks up 5. Decent little run there for Powell. Neither team has been able to get anything going on the ground as of yet. Second and 5. Again, Coslet has O'Brien in the shotgun a lot so far in this one. We'll see if that continues. And they try a fake there, and O'Brien not really cut out for that play. They try it on a 2nd and 5. Robistelli hangs with them and drives O'Brien down. Ken O'Brien, not a quarterback to really run that kind of an option with. Jets tried for a little bit of trickery and kind of psyched themselves out there. 3rd and 8. O'Brien drops back. Looks over the middle. Complete. That's going to be a first down. So O'Brien, 7 of 10 to this point. Chris Baker, his 3rd reception of the game. Pretty much that same hook route. He ran that one before for a 3rd down conversion as well. First and 10, Jets from their 40. O'Brien, play action. Fires, zips it in there, complete right near the marker. It's Walker. Little bit short. It'll be 2nd and inches. 3rd catch of the game for Walker. And, of course, had the big touchdown reception. Get the Jets to their 10 points. 2nd and inches here. So you've got some flexibility. O'Brien in the shotgun, but he does have 2 backs with him. To hand off to Bilal Powell. He's got the first down and more. Powell down inside the Giants 40, inside the 35. Nice run, Bilal Powell. Brought down at the 32. Carson ultimately gets him. But Bilal Powell breaks that one. Good seal block there. Powell, a bit more of a shifty runner than Curtis Martin. Nice little combination going out of the backfield for the Jets. 1st and 10 from the Giants 32. 2 tight end set, both to the right-hand side. Handoff. Martin tries to get outside. Lynch won't have it. Loses a yard on a play. 2nd and 11 from the 32. Good job there from Dick Lynch. Tried to get him up top to the outside. Lynch's man disengaged. Lynch stayed home and brought Martin down. Second and 11 from the 32 as we come up on 10 minutes left in the first half. O'Brien, handoff. It's going to be Martin up the middle. Hole opens up, there. Martin gets down to the 16 before Guyton brings him down. But the Jets, we've mentioned neither team having much success on the ground. Jets changing that on this drive. Big runs from Powell and Martin. 1st and 10 from the 16. Play action. Looks. End zone. Touchdown, Jets. Play action pass. O'Brien hits Laveranues Coles in the end zone for the touchdown strike. And the Jets extend their lead back up to 10. Pending the extra point from Nick Folk, it'll be 17-7. Perfect throw from O'Brien. Coles beats Lynch. And O'Brien puts it right in there. So Folk will come on for the extra point. 9.5 minutes left in the first half. Extra point is up and good. 8 plays, 74 yards, and 438. Nice drive there for the Jets. Hope comes on for the kick. Bradshaw takes it at the 6. Gets out to about the 20. That's where he'll be stopped. There you see Del Schaffner, 3 catches for 91 yards and a touchdown. Big touchdown reception his last one. Frank Gifford again. This Giants offense in particular, their whole receiving corps is very old school with the exception of, I think it's Lionel Manuel, I think is the only kind of more remotely recent guy on their draw. Collins drops back, looks over the middle, it's complete. Oh, nice move there by Schaffner. Good cut around David Harris to get extra yardage. It's a first down out to the 35. So the Giants, for now, sticking with the passing game, even though pass defense is the Jets' strong suit. Handoff, here's Joe Morris. And Morris breaks one. First down out across the 45, stopped shy of midfield. Morris's first carry of the game is a 14-yard chunk run out to the 49. Perhaps using the pass to set up the run. A bit backwards against convention. 1st and 10. Collins stands in, looks, looking down the field, ended up having to go short. It's Schaffner. It's only a pickup 3. 5th catch of the game already for Del Schaffner. He's having a good one. Second and 7. Handoff. Morris, not much doing. Down to the 45. He picks up a couple. It'll be 3rd and 4. Victor Green comes up from the Jets secondary for the stop. Clock running down inside 7 minutes. Ron Johnson, the lone setback. Man in motion. It's a handoff. It's Johnson up the middle. He's got the first down. Down inside the 30. Ron Johnson tears one off. Gets down to the 27. Easily his best run of the game. So both teams finally starting to find their way on the ground a little bit here. Good hole, good cut there for Johnson to blow through it. Parcells, yes, I know it looks nothing like him. Bear with me. EA gives you like 5 coach faces you can work with. That's about it. The player faces, frankly, aren't much better. Glad they're wearing helmets. 1st and 10 from the 27. Handoff to Ahmad Bradshaw. He gets gobbled up at the line of scrimmage. Leonard Williams with the stop. It'll be 2nd and 10. Run-heavy drive to this point for the Giants. Here's another one. Ron Johnson and David Harris gets to him. Johnson shakes him free a little bit. Fights, try to get a couple on that one. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 28. Inside 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Collins in the shotgun. Back, stands in, looks, pass, complete. It's Johnson out of the backfield, and it's going to be a touchdown. Ron Johnson, a terrific receiving running back, runs the route out of the backfield. Nobody was with him, and Johnson gallops into the end zone, and the Giants answer. Collins to Johnson for the touchdown. Ron Johnson, a capable runner, but he excels as a receiver. And you saw a glimpse why there. Pending the extra point here from Lawrence Times. We'll be back to a 3-point game. And it's good. 8 plays, 80 yards, and 449 for the Giants. 17-14 Jets, 4:37 left here in the first half. Hines comes for the kick. One taken by Bruce Harper at the 3. Out across the 20. Stopped at the 21. You see Coles. 1 reception so far in the game, but it was a 16-yard touchdown strike from O'Brien on the Jets' last drive. O'Brien drops, stands in, and down he goes. Andy Robustelli breaks through to bring O'Brien down to the ground. It's a loss of 6. It'll be 2nd and 16. But they're giving Robustelli half a sack. I'm not sure who grabbed that other sack with him on that play. Quick. Replay with there. See Robustelli from the right. Robustelli should really get full credit for that sack. Leonard Marshall just kind of bumps into them at the end, but that should be Andy Robustelli's sack. His agent will be on the phone. 2nd and 16 from the 15. O'Brien, and they're going to get to him again. Brian Kelly gets through the middle. Sack there, 2nd sack for the Giants. It'll be 3rd and 22. So the Giants hadn't been able to get much pressure on O'Brien, but now on back-to-back plays, they get to him. 3rd and 22 from the 9. We'll see how risky the Jets are going to get here. O'Brien's back in the shotgun. Looks. Still looking. Going down the field. They're going for the big shot. O'Brien. Deep. Tipped away. Incomplete. Jason Sehorn got a hand on it. Intended for Wesley Walker. So Curly Johnson will punt. Lionel Manuel, the deep man. Giants should get good field position here. Johnson's punt will be fielded around the 43. Manuel brings it back into Jets territory to the 46. There you see Del Schaffner, 5 catches, 109 yards, and a big touchdown reception for the Giants. 1st and 10 from the 46. Bounce, handoff, Johnson tries to pop it to the outside, shakes one tackler, can't shake the second. He is brought down. It's a loss of 3. Elliott on the stop, 2nd and 13. One calls out the signals. They go handoff up the middle, and there's nothing going on there. Johnson is stopped, and the tight end, Evan Ingram, getting helped off the field. He's going to go get checked. So 3rd and 13 from the 49. Giants got terrific field position. Now we're going to see if they can do anything with it. 2:15 left in the half. Collins drops back. Stands in, looks deep over the middle. He's got a man. Tucker, free down the middle, touchdown. Touchdown, Bob Tucker. The tight end gets loose over the middle. Collins hits him, and the Giants are going to take the lead. Straight streak right over the middle. They're not going to the corners against Revis or Cromartie. They're attacking the middle of the field with this passing game. And so far, it's paying off. Hines comes on for the extra point. Kick is up and good. 3 plays, 46 yards. On the drive, 21-17 Giants. Here's Hines with the kickoff. Well, we mentioned both of these teams are in the bottom halves, both offensively and defensively. Offensive numbers are getting a little bit of a boost today. 2:05 left in the half. Hasn't been turnovers. Just nobody can stop the other. 1st and 10. 3 wide set here for O'Brien and the Jets. Handoff. Up the middle, it's Martin. He picks up 4, and that'll get us to the 2-minute warning. 21-17 Giants. We got a good one here at MetLife. At least if you're a fan of offensive football. Second and 6 from the 24. Ryan in the shotgun. Stands in, slant. Complete Wesley Walker. He's stopped near the marker. It's going to be 3rd and inches. Giants are actually going to use one of their timeouts here. In case they can stop the Jets, try to give themselves a little bit of good field position to work with. Tight set, only one back behind O'Brien. 3rd and inches from the 29. Handoff up the middle. It's a first down for Curtis Martin. Stopping Martin in that kind of a short yardage spot, very difficult. 9 carries, 36 yards so far for Martin. .129 and counting. Jets have all 3 timeouts. Martin leaves the backfield, heading out to the wide side. O'Brien drops back, stands in, looks down the left-hand side, incomplete. O'Brien 10 of 15 so far for 171 and a pair of scores. Again, the 83-yard strike for Wesley Walker, contributing to those positive numbers. 2nd and 10 from the 33. O'Brien, slant, complete. Walker, stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 3rd and inches again. Jets are going to take one of their timeouts. You're the Jets here. You're probably just playing for a Nick Folk field goal. Similar set as before. We'll see if O'Brien keeps it for the sneak, or they give it to the back, and it's going to be Martin again. Surges his way through, 1st and 10 to the 48. Still 2 timeouts left for the Jets. Down to 42 seconds. A little bit extra time there on that to get this play to the line of scrimmage. O'Brien drops back, pass, complete, over the middle, down inside the 35. Jets will use a timeout there. We've still got one in the bank. 21-17, Giants. Jets driving late in the half. Giants in need of a stop here. First and 10 from the 31. Volk has already hit from 51 in this game. O'Brien stands in. Pass. Complete. It's Mickey Schuler. Gonna hurry it up. O'Brien gets up to the line. Looks. Right-hand side. End zone. Incomplete. Guyton was there. Tips it away. 2nd and 10. You're the Jets. You can take another shot here. Loaded down to the low side. O'Brien drops. Stands in. Looks. Pass. Complete. It's going to be a first down. Schuler is thrown to the ground, but he's just shy of the goal line. So now, if you're the Jets, you try to get in from 1 yard out. Or do you take the field goal and the points here? AI says to go for to take the points. I am going to begrudgingly go alongside that. So Folk comes on for the 18-yard kick. It is up and it is hammered right down the middle. You could certainly have argued that the Jets should go for the touchdown there, but they didn't want to come out of it with nothing. They take the 3. It's now a 1-point game. 21-20 Giants. Halftime here at MetLife. We got a good one going in this battle for New York. Take a quick look around the league here before we start the second half. Hopefully they'll show you the full board. Buccaneers at the Bills. Bucks 3-3. The Bills 4-3. As we mentioned, the Bills started off 4-0. O.J. Simpson got hurt. They dropped the next 2. And then they lost that first one with him back last week. Surprising loss to Jacksonville. Texans 0-6, the worst team in football. Panthers 4-2, should get the coast today. Saints and Colts. Saints 4-3, the Colts 4-3, but the Colts have established the same 4-3 that the Bills did. The Colts started off 4-0, and they have now dropped 3 straight as well. Big strike there. O'Brien to Wesley Walker. Then the Giants countered. Actually, now they're just showing a couple of other plays there. I assumed they were going to show the Schaffner play next. For the Giants' big game. But alas, they did not. So second half ready to get underway here. 21-20 Giants. A back and forth first half. Neither defense. Defenses both did pretty well against the run. Neither defense doing anything to stop the pass at this point. Jets will kick off. Giants will look to get this lead back up to 8. Kick taken by Bradshaw out across the 15, out across the 20. He's brought down at about the 22. Collins and the Giants go back to work. Both teams have had a couple of big hitters in the air. Wesley Walker and Del Schaffner, respectively. Jets led this game 10-0. Collins starts off in the shotgun. Handoff. Joe Morris gobbled up in the backfield. David Harris slices through, stops him for a loss of 1 back at the 21. 2nd and 11. Man in motion up top. Pitch out to the right, Ron Johnson, and the Jets are all over that one. Larry Grantham gets into the backfield for the stop. So the Giants, 2 plays in, have gone in reverse. It's 3rd and 15 now. We'll see what happens when they presumably go to the air here. Collins drops, floats one out to the right-hand side. It's a deep ball, and it's caught. Frank Gifford reels it in down the right-hand side. First catch on the day for Gifford is good for 29 yards. And that is a horrendous allowance on a 3rd and long. 3rd and 15. Gifford gets deep. And he gets behind Darelle Revis. That's the first time they've even targeted Gifford. Revis has had him blanketed throughout the game. 1st and 10 from the 46. Handoff, Joe Morris, and Morris has some room. That's going to be first down yardage in the Jets' territory down to the 42-yard line. So back-to-back significant offensive plays there for the Giants. Collins, the handoff. Ron Johnson up the middle, and another good hole formed there by that Giants offensive line. 8-yard pickup for Johnson. He's down to the 33. Giants got a little something rolling here coming out of the halftime. 16 carries, 14 throws so far for the Giants. Handoff at Morris. He stopped close to the marker, but I don't think he got there. It'll be a 3rd and 1. Another stop to Harris. Collins goes to the shotgun here on the 3rd and 1. It's a draw, though. It's Johnson, and he's got the first down. Down inside the 30. 12 carries, only 29 yards for Johnson. His big play in this game, of course, the touchdown reception out of the backfield. But the Giants now move the chains again. It's 1st and 10 from the Jets' 28. Rolling along here to open up quarter number 3. Low snap. Collins retrieves it nicely. Gets it to Johnson. He gets up the middle for another 5. Victor Green on the tackle. Giants down to the 23. Words of Hank Stram matriculating the ball down the field. High formation. Ransom Jacobs up front. Johnson the deep back. Collins drops. Looks. Throws over the middle. Touchdown. Perfectly done drive from start to finish by the Giants. Homer Jones makes the grab over the middle, and that middle has been a problem. Again, they just went to the outside for the first time, the Gifford against Revis, and had it pay off for them. But the Giants are killing the Jets over the middle, in the air in this one. Collins to Homer Jones. Extra point attempt coming. And the Giants start off the second half about as good as you could have asked. Nine plays, 78 yards in 5:20. Just a perfectly executed, perfectly mixed drive by the New York Giants. Lawrence Tynes comes on for the kick. We'll see if the Jets have an answer. Kickoff taken at the 6 by Bruce Harper. Harper out across the 20, cuts it back, finds a little bit of a seam there. He's out across the 25 to the 28. Decent return there from Martin. Curtis Martin, 10 carries for 41 yards. Both of those yardage came on one carry, though. Two tight end set for the Jets. Play action. O'Brien fires, completes. Lafrenius Coles out across the 40, out across the 45 to the 47. So both teams amassing passing yardage in this one. Again, we've talked about both teams in the bottom half defensively to this point in the season. Neither one of them has really been able to come up with a big stop yet in this game. No turnovers as of yet. Both quarterbacks have thrown a decent share of picks this year. Handoff, Martin works his way through. He picks up 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 48. Giants 48, to be more specific. Shotgun. O'Brien dumps it over the middle, complete to his tight end, Mickey Schuler. O'Brien 16 of 22 on the day. That's Schuler's 5th reception. So O'Brien certainly playing well enough to hold on to his job, which, as we mentioned earlier on, has been a bit tenuous. Calls for Chad Pennington have gotten louder and louder. Play action. O'Brien deep down the left-hand side. That one's deflected. Seahorn tips that one away, intended for Wesley Walker. The two have some words there along the sideline. Nice play by Seahorn. Prevent another big play. 2nd and 10 from the 41. Coles in motion, Dick Lynch with him. O'Brien drops back. On the crossing route, it is Coles. He makes the grab down inside the 35, brought down at the 32. It'll be 3rd and 1. Play action again, and that's not going to work. Brad Van Pelt brings O'Brien down, so they go play action on 3rd and 1. A curious decision because the Jets have been able to pick up short yardage runs on a few of those 3rd down conversions to this point. But they try to mix it up there, and Brad Van Pelt gets to Ken O'Brien, and that's going to bring this Jets drive to a screeching halt. So now Curly Johnson is going to try to get this angled over towards the sideline. See if he can pin the Giants deep and let the Jets defense try to go to work. Out of bounds. It's at the 13, not as deep as he wanted. You see Homer Jones, touchdown on the last drive. 2 catches for 27 yards on the day. .5:56 left here in the 3rd quarter. Collins gets a play action. Stands in, looks, goes one out to the right-hand side. That's incomplete. Ended for Howard Cross. Collins 11 of 16 to this point, so both quarterbacks have been able to be accurate. Second and 10. Collins. Pass. Oh, that was almost picked off. That could have been a pick 6, and David Harris knows it. Harris stepped in there and got his hands on that one. Unable to hold on. Third and 10 from the 13. Short drop, pass over the middle. It's complete, and Schaffner has the first down. And the Giants do it to the Jets again on 3rd. They let up a 3rd and 15 on that conversion to Gifford on the last drive. And now they let Schaffner beat them over the middle here. Out to the 24, first down, and Bruce Kozlik can't believe it. First and 10 from the 24. We approach 5 minutes left in the 3rd. Collins drops. Swings it out wide. Cross can't hold on. There's an injury on the play. Roosevelt Brown checking out of it. Doesn't seem to be anything serious. He didn't even show him coming off the field. That's the assumption there. Collins, pass, complete. Another first down, it's Homer Jones. Jones out across the 35 to the 36. Brown over there getting his elbow taped up. Can't afford to lose Rosie Brown. Its offensive line not great, although they've done a decent job today. Handoff. Marks. Out to the 40, pick up a 3. 6 carries for 32 yards so far for Little Joe. "20 carries, 20 passes for the Giants. A bit more what you would have expected from them. Again, we've mentioned in the pregame they've thrown the ball an awful lot this year. Pass to the right-hand side, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 7. Good coverage down the field that time by the Jets. Third and 7. They try to mix it up with a run on the 3rd and long. Doesn't work out for them. Johnson picks up 3, and that's it. It'll be 4th and 4. And the Giants will have to punt. So the Jets finally come up with a stop of some kind. Now we'll see what the offense can do with it. Lamb Jones back to receive punt. Jennings angles it towards the side. Jones is going to field it at the 10. Out across the 20. Out to the 24. Jones looks like he was dinged up there. On the play. They'll tend to him over on the bench. As the Jets get this drive started with 2:49 left in the 3rd quarter. High formation handoff. It's Martin. Gets his way forward, picks up 3. Jesse Armstead involved in the tackle there at 2nd and 7. Official sideline report. Just cramps there for Lamb Jones. Oh, they try that fake for the 2nd time in the game. And the Giants have been over it both times. Andy Robustelli blows up Ken O'Brien there. And that is trying to get way too tricky with a quarterback who isn't really capable of pulling off that play. 3rd and 11 for the Jets from their own 23. Drops back. O'Brien. Looking. He's going to air it out. Deep ball. Into traffic. Incomplete. That almost had a Hail Mary feel to it. Intended for Rob Moore. Broken up. Curly Johnson will come on to punt once more. So after getting the stop, the Jets do nothing with it. Johnson will punt. Lionel Manuel drifts over, fields it at about the 32. Out across the 40 to the 42. 10-yard return there for Manuel. Collins and Ron Johnson talking things over as they take the field here. Minute 15 left in the 3rd quarter. Handoff. Johnson up the middle. picks up 3. Out to the 45. Eric Martin with the stop at 2nd and 7. Again, the Patriots lead the AFC East. They're at 5-2. Bills at 4-3. Jets have had a bye week. They're at 2-4. Collins out route nicely. Couldn't hold on. Thought he was able to get it down, but it's not. 3rd and 7. Thought he had him there on that out route. The NFC East, everybody's kind of within a game of each other there. Eagles haven't played as well as expected. Neither have the Cowboys, so the Giants able to stay in the thick of things. They go to that run again on the 3rd and long. 2 straight drives. The Giants, who have been exceptional passing the ball on 3rd down in this game, perhaps overthinking things just a little bit. Jennings is going to try to punt this. Should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. It's angled. Oh my goodness, and Jones goes to field it. Doesn't really cost them anything. Steps out of bounds at the 4, which is probably about where it would have gone out anyway. So 3rd quarter kind of zips by, relatively uneventful. Giants score on the opening drive of it, and that's it. 28-20 Giants as we head to the 4th. Jets will start out from their 4-yard line. Questionable decision by Lamb Jones. It was cramps, not a concussion. So, not sure what affected his judgment there. 1st and 10. O'Brien. Handoff. Short one up the middle. Emerson Boozer gets his first carry. Picks up 3. You see, we talked about the Giants have done a good job picking up takeaways so far this season. Haven't been able to get one in this one. Neither team has turned the ball over. Second and 7 from the 7. Coles in motion. O'Brien drops back, stands in, pass over the middle, and just as we say there's been no turnovers, O'Brien puts one right into the hands of Dick Lynch, who picks him off inside the Jets' 10-yard line. Looking for Coles, Lynch steps right in front. That play wasn't really going to go anywhere, even if Coles had made the catch. But Lynch picks it off, and the Giants have a chance to turn this into a 2-score game. O'Brien's been bit by interceptions earlier on this season. And he has played a terrific game here, make no mistake. But that is a brutal turnover if you're the New York Jets. 1st and goal from the 7. They go to pass. He's got his tight end there. Tucker with the reception. Down at the 1. 2nd and goal. Number center calls out the signal. It's Johnson. He's dragged down. Good stop there. 17 carries, 45 yards for Ron Johnson. He's been bottled up pretty well in this one, with the exception of a couple of decent carries and, of course, the touchdown reception. Excuse me. So 3rd and goal from the 1. Two tight ends set here, high formation for the Giants. Looks like they're going to try to plow this one in. It's Morris, and he's in there. Touchdown, Joe Morris, and the Giants have extended their lead on the 1-yard run from Morris after the O'Brien interception. into the hands of Dick Lynch. Big hole there. Ebersol with the dive. Tries to get Morris, unable to do so. It's a touchdown for New York. So they make the Jets pay for the interception. 12:48 remaining. The Giants, ending this extra point from Lawrence Hines, which is up and good, are now up 35-20. As the kickoff from Tynes, Bruce Harper back to return, takes it from the 3. Out across the 20, out to about the 23, spotted at the 24. So now O'Brien gets to go back to work, try to atone for the interception. That was not a good one, as though any of them ever are. O'Brien in the shotgun, handoff. Martin aids a tackler in the backfield, makes a little something out of nothing. 2nd and 8. Anfield roll on the stop. Ryan in the shotgun. Handoff, it's Bilal Powell. Powell gets behind a couple of blockers, gets some room. 3rd and 1 out to the 33. Single setback. It's on the ground again, and it's a first down. With that one to Martin right up the gut. And Pelt on the stop. Chains will move. After the Week 8 series of games are over, we'll update the Legend Sports Universe website with leaders and standings and such. And a little bit of a write-up for the first time this season about what's going on around the league. Pickup of 2 there on the handoff. You can check out the website, which is in the description here on the YouTube channel. It also has standings, leaders, stories, etc. about the Franchise Stars Football League. Franchise Stars Baseball League as well, rather. 2nd and 8 coming up on 10 minutes left here in quarter number 4. O'Brien stands in. Pressure coming. Fires. Incomplete. Into coverage there, and now it's 3rd and 8. Bryan under center. Drops back. Stands in. Looks. Pass complete. No, can't hold on. Oh, right into the hands of Baker. He's unable to hold on to it. Would have been a first down. Instead, there's a punt coming for the Jets. And nothing has worked out for the Jets here in the second half. Early Johnson will punt. Angled to the side, Lionel Manuel. Brings it out to the 26, and that's where the Giants will take over. Jason Pierre-Paul dinged up. So the Giants, 35-20, 1st and 10 from their own 26. We got 9:48 remaining in the ball game here. You're just going to look for the New York Giants to try to run some clock off of this. Collins does go into the shotgun, though, but the Giants have ran out of this formation a bit today. They do it again here. Here's Morris. Morris out across the 30. Touch to spot him at the 30. It's a pickup of 4. Burrow and Diggs with the stop. It'll be 2nd and 6. formation behind Collins. He drops back to throw a little bit surprisingly. Fires over the middle, and it's picked off by Revis. Revis intercepts it. The first turnover by the Giants, so O'Brien's thrown one, and now Collins has as well. And that is very questionable by the Giants. I know there's still over 9 minutes going, so you don't really go into the shell necessarily as of yet. But even so, I think you're trying to run the ball there as long as you're gaining yardage. Instead, it's a turnover, and the Jets get a little bit of an opportunity here. They'll start off here from the Giants' 44. Handoff, Martin tries to get to the outside, stiff arms Carson, but Carson hangs with him, rides him to the ground after a pickup of 4. 16 carries, 59 yards for Curtis Martin. Giants have done a pretty good job on him to this point. Wonder if part of that play call, a little bit of the rivalry between these two teams. O'Brien on the out route. That's complete. Brought in by Lavernius Coles. Good coverage. Dick Lynch was all over him, but Coles reels it in on the sideline. Good throw here from O'Brien. We might see a review there. Looks like he's got the toes dragged, though. That's a heck of a play by Lavernius Coles. So assuming it stands, it'll be 1st and 10 from the Giants' 24. And it is. It's rule of the catch. There's no review. 1st and 10 for the Jets. Play action. O'Brien over the middle. Complete down inside the 10. It's Coles again. O'Brien now 19 of 30. That pass puts him over the 300-yard mark on the day. O'Brien's best game of the season. Lynch on the stop. It's 1st and goal from the 8. You gotta wonder if Bill Parcells is going to want to have that play call back. This is very much a game again if the Jets punch it into the end zone here. Handoff. Martin is met hard by Carson. Down to the 5. It'll be 2nd and goal. Good hole there. Carson plugged it. Down inside the 7-minute mark. I formation. Boozer the up back. Handoff. Martin jukes Carson, but there's a plethora of blue jerseys waiting there to bring him down. It'll be 3rd and goal. Loses a yard on the play. Field goal doesn't do much for the Jets here. This is 4-down territory, going for the end zone. O'Brien stands in, pressure up the middle, and they're going to get him. Jason Pierre-Paul brings O'Brien down. Big sack there. It's the 4th one for the Giants. And Kenny O'Brien driven into the turf back at the 13. Too close for that 4 verticals. That's a bad move. Controller getting a little out of whack there. So this pretty much the game here if you're the New York Jets. 4th and goal from the 13. O'Brien takes the snap. He's looking, still looking for the end zone, into the corner. Intercepted, and that's going to do it. Dick Lynch with the pick, and now Lynch has some room up the sideline. Dick Lynch is going to go the distance for the Giants. Powell trying to run him down. Can't get him. Dick Lynch, 104 yards from the end zone. Takes it to the house, and the Giants have locked this one up. Had to look end zone there. O'Brien floats one to the corner, but Lynch gets a hold of it. 2 men there with Coles. And Dick Lynch, that's probably actually a little bit more like 106. Lynch goes the distance, and the Giants have turned this into a rout. Tynes comes on for the extra point. 2nd pick thrown by O'Brien, who on the whole has been very good today, but Lynch gets him for a 2nd time. This one is a pick six. 42-20 Giants. Tick over 5 minutes remaining in the game. So the Giants poised to improve to 5-3. The Jets looking as though they're going to fall to 2-5. So O'Brien had plenty of time in the pocket there. Nice coverage by the Giants. He tried to float one in. Didn't quite get it back to the corner enough for Coles. And now Harper barely makes it out to the 20 on the kickoff. And even 5 minutes remaining. And now we're going to be calling pretty much a prayer here if you're the Jets. First and 10 from the 20. O'Brien stands in, quick slant. Can't be held on to. It's incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. So the 2 interceptions now offset the 2 touchdowns by O'Brien. And the Jets are going to have some questions to answer after this week. Do you make the switch a quarterback? O'Brien has had some fine moments in this game. But your team is 2-5, and O'Brien has had a struggle protecting the football. Another one over the middle. Mickey Schuler gets popped there. It'll be 3rd and 10. Surprised to even have anybody in the backfield with O'Brien here. Leaving some safety valves for him, but he's going deep. Airs it out down the left-hand side. Tipped away by Jason Sehorn. Intended for Wesley Walker, and those two continue to chirp at each other. Walker beat him for that 83-yard strike back in the first. But now, 4th and 10. If you're the Jets here, you kind of have to give the appearance. So you're going to go for it anyway, despite being deep in your territory. And in motion. O'Brien stands back, looking. Right sideline. Can't be held on to. He had his man. That one should have been reeled in, but it is not. And the Jets go 4 and out on this one. Giants will take over from the Jets 20. Figure the Giants will keep it on the ground here. 4:43 remaining. And off up the middle. It's Ron Johnson. Johnson has a first down and more, and the Giants looking to put an exclamation point on this one. Baird with the stop, but Johnson down to the 6. It'll be 1st and goal. Collins under center. 2 tight ends set in for the Giants, letting the clock tick down. Got a little bit of a late start there. They do get the play off, though. Johnson gobbled up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 7. Got to be a weird feeling playing in your home stadium and still being the road team, knowing there's nobody or few people in the stands who are pulling for you in this situation. Clock continues to tick. Get down inside 3:20 or so here before Collins takes the snap. Johnson down to the 4 and stop. It'll be 3rd and goal. The Giants just trying to let the clock tick away on this one. Down inside 2:40 remaining in the game. Go to the up half. Brandon Jacobs, his first carry of the game. He loses 2. Nothing doing there. That'll take us down to the 2-minute warning. Jets, knowing this game is out of reach, no reason to try and stop the clock. The Giants will sit there on cruise control, let this go down to the 2-minute warning, after which Lawrence Hines will attempt a 23-yard field goal to extend the route. So the Giants defense, we talked early in the pregame about the Giants forcing turnovers. They've been successful in doing that again today. They've gotten O'Brien twice, Dick Lynch picking him off both times. Hines will come on for the bonus field goal here. Kick is up and good, and it's 45-20, Giants over the Jets. Minute 58 remaining. This NFC East is up for grabs. No team has really asserted itself, and the Giants certainly flawed. But they're going to be 5-3 through 8 weeks. We've got a win over the Cowboys. I admit I'm blanking at the moment what they did. They played the Eagles as of yet. Down 25. We're not going to make the Jets do anything overly fancy here, knowing that this game is over at this point. Ryan stands in. It's a slant. It's caught by Wesley Walker. 9-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 1. 6 catches, 131 yards for Walker. Clock continues to tick. That's not even going into a hurry up at this point. O'Brien fires. It's Powell, I believe that is, out of the backfield. Powell, is that Martin? It is. It's Bilal Powell. Down into Giants territory. He's down to the 45. 22-yard reception for Powell out of the backfield. And at this point, this is just stat padding for the Jets. Jesse Armstead doesn't seem too happy with the Giants kind of giving up soft yardage here. Instead, the linebacker chasing Powell down there. The game has gone into its weird lock it up kind of thing where it only lets you call one play. So we'll go into from the coach adjustments thing. So we'll go into the main part of the playbook. O'Brien stands in. Looks to the left-hand side. It's complete. Wesley Walker pulls it in down at the 21, gets out of bounds. So the Jets are over 400 yards in this game. But again, 2 turnovers, 1 deep in their own end, 1 deep in the Giants' end, have enabled this game to get into ugly territory. O'Brien drops back. Stands in. Pressure. He's hit as he throws. That one's going to float out of the end zone. So O'Brien now 22 of 39. Terrific first half. Second half has kind of gotten away from him and this Jets team a bit. .53 seconds remaining. O'Brien drops back again. He's looking out towards the sideline. It's caught on the sideline. Complete down at the 8. Jason Pierre-Paul. Looks like he's got a bit of a leg issue as he's limping off, and that's the last thing the Giants want to see. Pierre-Paul, who has one of the Giants' 4 sacks in this game. First and goal for the Jets from the Giants' 8-yard line. O'Brien O'Brien stands in, swings it out of the backfield to Martin, who's brought down. They're not going to go through the histrionics of calling the timeout here. Jets know the deal, as do the Giants. So they'll run the offense fairly quickly, but they're not going to worry about stopping the clock. O'Brien, short one, tipped again and incomplete. Almost kicked off there by Brian Kelly. It'll be 3rd and goal. Pierre-Paul has his helmet back on the Giants sideline. That's a good sign for them. This win would turn into a loss to a degree if Jason Pierre-Paul was injured for any significant amount of time. 3rd and goal from the 7, 20 seconds remaining. O'Brien looks for the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Wesley Walker, his 2nd touchdown of the game. That'll help O'Brien's stat sheet look a little bit better, but it's not going to do much as far as getting the Jets a win. That's a heck of an effort there by Wesley Walker, who beats Sehorn. Those two have been jawing at each other all game. So Folk will come on for the extra point. 17 seconds remaining. Kick is up and good. It's 45-27. Locked up on that Jason Pierre-Paul injury. So now if you're the Jets here, you'll go for the onside kick. Do what you can do. Again, it's still an 18-point game. But you may as well do things for the optics. That one is recovered by the Giants, and that'll pretty much set us up to wrap this game up here. 15 seconds left on the clock. Collins has it. They're not in the victory formation. He hands it off to Brandon Jacobs. Jacobs picks up 4, and that will bring us to the end of this one. So the Jets, again, will fall to 2-5, 2 games behind the Bills, 3 games behind the Patriots. The Giants at 5-3, pending the other games this week, are potentially going to be in first place by the time Week 8 comes to its conclusion. 45-27, the Giants get it done. There you see the guys who don't look anything like Bill Parcells or Bruce Kozlik meeting to exchange pleasantries out in midfield. 7 touchdowns through the air between the two quarterbacks. 3 interceptions, 2 of them thrown by Kenny O'Brien. We'll see what the Jets do before Week 9 comes about on the schedule. Take a quick look here at some game stats. Jets actually outgaining them on offense, 441 to 385. Giants advantage in rushing yards. Jets threw for 352. They had more first downs as well, 22 to 17. There you see the 2 turnovers. Giants win the turnover battle. Giants also converting 64% of their 3rd down conversions. This game could have been even uglier. Giants 2 of 7 in the red zone. Jets go 3 of 5. 31-42 in possession for the Jets. So, I mean, the Jets had moments in this game. And again, it's not as though Ken O'Brien didn't have any positives. His overall rating, despite the 2 picks, 91.1. Big plays on both sides, more than we've seen in recent games here in the FSFL. Testament to both teams' defenses being mediocre at best. Collins, 14 of 24 for 294, 4 touchdowns, and the pick. O'Brien, 25 of 43 for 379, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. 83-yard touchdown strike to Wesley Walker. Harry Collins had the 71-yard strike to Del Schaffner, adding both of their stats on the game. Ron Johnson, 20 carries for 61. Joe Morris, 8 for 37. And a touchdown for the Giants. Curtis Martin, 18 carries for 62 yards. While Powell added 5 for 32 for the Jets. On the receiving end, Wesley Walker, the big day for the Jets. 8 catches for 162 and 2 scores. Brandis Coles had a good game as well. 6 for 90 and a score. Del Schaffner, 6 catches for 120. And the long touchdown leading the way for the Giants in this one. see the official yardage that they give on that Del Schaffner return, the Dick Lynch return, rather. It is. They call it 104. On the return, Dick Lynch picks off Ken O'Brien twice. That helped set up the Giants' rout. Appreciate you joining me here for this broadcast. The next football broadcast on here will be the winless Houston Texans as they face the surprising Carolina Panthers. The Panthers at 4-3 at this point. Actually, they might be 4-2. I think they had a bye week already. So the Panthers will look to extend their surprising start against the Texans, who I think are the worst team in the league. A couple of teams are winless. The Bears are winless as well, as are the Seahawks. But I think the Texans are the worst of that lot. Of course, we'll also have Franchise Stars Baseball League action here on the channel as we drive towards the playoffs. We're in late August of year 3 of the FSBL, so be sure to like and subscribe if you have not as of yet. Tune in for the playoff push in baseball as well here on the channel. Greatly appreciate you tuning in. Please enjoy the rest of your day wherever you may be. Be good to each other, and we'll talk soon. The Giants win the Battle of New York, 45-27 over the Jets.